out today's video sponsor, the Jersey Plug Waterford. Ever wanted to buy cheap yet high quality jerseys or sets, but don't want to spend high amounts of money? Then look no further than the Jersey Plug Waterford. Here are some of the items they sell.
John, back in Eamon DC Park on a Friday night, looking forward to the game, no doubt.
Yeah, Waterford are flying. Obviously, Keith has done really well, and they got promoted last year. So, the influence of the Fleetwood lads coming in have made a big difference, and they're up the third in the table, and doing brilliantly. So we know how difficult it is for us, but at the same time, our second half last week against Bohemians was really good. So we're trying to continue that into tonight.
I suppose the flip of that, without bringing up bad memories, is you want to start a little better than last week here.
Yeah, last two games we haven't started well, and that's disappointing because normally we do well. But we spoke about it during the week, so let's see. But we prepared well, and we know how important tonight's game is.
Big boost as well, having your captain back tonight from suspension.
Yeah, it's good because obviously he's a Premier Division player, and you can see all season what he does, and it's important for him coming back in. And but at the same time, we're looking for a big performance. Obviously at home, tremendous atmosphere last week, and hopefully more of the same tonight.
Yeah, we seem to say that a lot, but you can already feel a bit of a buzz around town driving up. Crowd, you'll be hoping to give them a performance to send everyone home happy.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Certainly at home, you love to give the home supporters that win to send them home happy. And this season we've been generally quite good, and they left after last week, I suppose, happy in one hand with the performance, and second half disappointed not getting the win in the end. But at the same time, it's a big game tonight, and massive 3 points at stake, and we just need to play very well.
Thanks, John. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Keith, you've been in such good form since you returned after the break. You'll be no doubt looking for a good result again here tonight in Galway.
Yeah, we've come back strong. We've played well, kept 2 clean sheets, and tonight's going to be a real test for us. Galway doing so well in the league themselves, home form, very, very good here, and really difficult challenge for us. John's teams are very competitive, very well organised, disciplined and structured, and he's strengthened the squad in the window with Jimmy Cohan coming into the team, with Junior, with Bobby Burns, fellas coming into the squad that have quality, have won leagues. You look at Gary Buckley, you look at Jimmy Cohan, they both won leagues with Cork City. So they've got a really experienced side. Conor McCormick coming back into the team tonight. So we've got a big task, big challenge ahead of us.
It's interesting, everyone speaks about the goals that Porrick has got, but you touched on there as well, how good you have been defensively. That's been a key asset to your side.
Well, it's something that we stressed upon our return, that we needed to keep more clean sheets, and pleased to say the last couple of games that's gone to plan. So we need to be really, really organised tonight, really disciplined, really focused on our jobs, and to get any sort of result down here in Galway.
Been a bit of a running battle between the sides coming out of the first division. You've played a lot of games. They've always been quite tight between you guys.
I think it's a credit to both clubs how well they're doing in the Premier Division. To come out of the first division is difficult. The ambitions at both clubs is to be a Premier Division club. Certainly from a Waterford point of view, we want to be competitive. We want to be a sustainable Premier Division club, and hopefully we can consolidate our position in the Premier Division come the end of the season. Galway, something similar, I'm sure. Put no limits on the season. We're trying to attack it as best we possibly can, but very realistic and cognizant of where we are and where we sit in the wheel of things as well.
conscious I don't want to go too much off a tangent here pre-match, but it's a big statement that two clubs outside Dublin that maybe don't get a lot of the attention are doing so well on their first season back in top flight football.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's what I've alluded to there. Credit to both clubs doing so well coming up from the first division. Can be difficult to adapt to the Premier Division, but both teams have done quite well so far. So, but there's still a long way to go. Still in the season, there's plenty of football to be played, and let's see where we sit come the end of the season.
Thanks, Keith. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, Dara, power position. Right.
John, fantastic victory for your side.
Yeah, we're delighted. I think it was back to basics. We defended really well. First half, we spoke all week about last couple of weeks we've been slow to start. First half we were really dominant, we were at it, and I think we put Waterford under enormous pressure, and certainly we felt we should be more than one up. Now in saying that, in the last 10 minutes before half time, Pádraig Amond hit the crossbar, and Waterford were really good on the counter. And then the second half we had to soak up a bit of pressure without Brendan having anything spectacular to do. So overall, clean sheet at home, big crowd, great support, and 3 points. We're very happy with that.
Some big performance all through, but I thought Patrick Hickey was outstanding. Obviously he gets the goal, but he seemed to be like a magnet to the football at times there.
Yeah, we were saying during the week that for the amount of times he's in the box that he doesn't score enough, and we're saying get on the end of them, and he did, and he caused a bit of havoc. But I think all over the work rate was incredible, and they worked so hard, and across the back four we were really good as well. So overall, look, we know how good Waterford are, a really good side, but I thought tonight we nullified them well and caused them lots of problems. So we're very happy about that.
Showed a side of just a bit of fight and desire and character there in the second half as well, when the tough going roll up the sleeves and stood strong.
Yeah, and the crowd were brilliant. The chanting, they were keeping behind us because they could see we were pushed back and we were defending deep. But the defending was fantastic, and the blocks were great. And as I always say, if you block crosses and you block shots, teams don't score, and that's what we did. And we had to dig in, but brilliant win, and nice to send the crowd home happy.
The new additions made a good impact as well. I thought Junior and Bobby were quite good.
Yeah, we just have to get them up to speed, and I think the thing is, obviously Jimmy's have to play in 2 games, and which is good, and we know the quality Jimmy has. In fairness to Bobby, came in and won a few great headers and tackles, and he's getting very sharp, so that's brilliant. And even Junior came on, gives us more because he's very good hold up play, and with Walshy unfortunately going off injured, France Lee had a knock and he tired, and coming on and coming off, but he got 30 minutes because we knew we were probably keeping him for the last 15 minutes, but we had to throw him in. So Junior came in and did well, so it's good to get game time, and with the intensity of these games.
Special at the end there as well, the music was blaring, the fans were on, flags up in the air. We touched on the I suppose the atmosphere starting to bubble before the game, and it exploded there at the end.
Yeah, brilliant, and that's what we want, send our own fans home happy, and they could see it was a great performance, really gutsy performance by us tonight, and they're all happy, and it's 3 points and we all move on.
Yeah, a bit of a change of attack now to the Cup now next weekend.
Yeah, obviously home game, Longford, so again, work hard during the week, take nothing for granted. We must be at our best again next week. And with a couple of injuries tonight, there might be 1 or 2 more coming in into the team, so we'll wait and see on that.
Thanks, John.
Thanks very much.
Keith, I suppose no way buttering that up, a disappointing night for your side.
We lost the game in the first quarter. We encouraged Galway onto us. We made too many mistakes, some poor decision making. We gave the ball away in bad areas, and that gives them the impetus and it puts them on the front foot. And we can see from a throw in, it doesn't matter how often you practice and prepare, you still have to stand up in those moments and win those duels, win those aerial challenges. I thought we did well outside of that after we conceded a goal, but we, listen, we lost the game in the first quarter, like I say. Second half, much better in terms of our performance, had a lot of possession. Probably didn't work Brendan Clark enough in the second half. We did have some half chances, some moments, and I suppose if you look back at Podge's chance across that hits the crossbar in the first half, he probably connects with it too sweetly. In fact, and it's probably once or twice. It was probably the only time in the first half that we got the ball down. We played a few passes and we played forward. We got the ball into the box. Unfortunately, we didn't do enough.
Yeah, you touched on that one that hit the crossbar. It was a big moment because it allowed Galway and gave oxygen to the crowd, didn't it, when went straight down a counter-attack then?
Yeah, and Podge connects with us really well, so it's unfortunate to see it come back off the crossbar from our perspective, but it probably summed up our first half a little bit, that we encouraged Galway too often, too early in the game. It gives them a lift, it gives them impetus, it gives the crowd a lift here, and we didn't defend a set play, so we got punished for that.
Second half, you really tore into Galway. It was a really exciting game, but you really created a lot of trouble both wings, I thought.
Yeah, and we're short bodies in terms of some of the players that were unavailable tonight for us. Conor Evans comes in, puts in a good shift for us out of position, so he puts in a good shift for the team. Bemi Ruby comes off the bench. Connor Parsons is a threat. Sam Bellis coming off the bench, getting his first minutes for the club. So hopefully that will stand to the boys as we move forward. Like, plenty of the ball, plenty of territory, not really a huge amount of end product.
You just felt you were waiting for one moment, and it just didn't seem to go your way tonight.
Yeah, that's probably a fair assessment of it. We've been very good this year. We've responded well to defeats in previously, so hopefully we can do that next week.
It's going to be a disappointing trip going home, because I know you touched on the set piece.
Yeah,
it must be so frustrating after all your practice on to get undone by one.
It is, but Galway are excellent at it. They're going to test you and question you at every opportunity when those moments arise. So, we felt actually in the build up to it, it was probably our throw the time before, which could have got us up the pitch, maybe led to a different scenario, but we got to defend those moments better, like I say, and we didn't do enough to win the game tonight. Maybe we deserved our second half performance. We could have got something from the game, but like I said, we want to try and get a positive response from tonight, and we've done that quite well this season so far.
Thank you, Keith.
Okay, cheers, thanks.
Together, go!